Namaskar, I am Wing Commander Dr. Santosh Sharma, third generation astrologer and founder of White Order Spirituality at Bangalore, India. In this video, we will be talking about two Mukhi Rudraksha. In the past videos, the first video about the Rudraksha, I had explained to you what is a Mukhi. Mukhi means the lines outside the Rudraksha. If there are two lines outside the Rudraksha, they are called two Mukhi Rudraksha. Corresponding to the two lines or the two faces, there should be two chambers inside and two seats inside. At least the chambers should be seen through the X-ray if needed. Two Mukhi Rudraksha, there are many controversies about two Mukhi Rudraksha. I was watching a video of a sannyasi who was telling that two Mukhi Rudraksha represents wife, husband, two persons, and three Mukhi Rudraksha represents wife, husband, and a child. And four Mukhi Rudraksha, wife, husband, and two children. See, this kind of statements or this kind of explanations are not going to work for us. Two Mukhi Rudraksha basically represents our Ida and Pingala Nadi. You know there are two Nadis, Ida, Pingala, and in between the Ida and Pingala is the Susumna Nadi. Now, two Mukhi Rudraksha works in the Ida Nadi. Ida Nadi represents moon and the Pingala Nadi represents sun. Sun is for the power, energy, and Ida Nadi for the relaxation, calmness. So there has to be a balance between the calmness and the energy. The energy becomes too much, then we become aggressive. If the calmness becomes too much, we become very lazy. So we have to have balance in the energy. So the people, those who are very, very aggressive in nature, to tone down or to compensate for this aggression, we have to empower the Ida Nadi by wearing two Mukhi Rudraksha. If you have a lot of energy in the Pingala Nadi, then you have to add a three Mukhi Rudraksha. Two Mukhi and three Mukhi will balance with Ida and Pingala Nadi so that the Susumna Nadi becomes balanced. You see, when the Ida and Pingala Nadi they become balanced, then the Susumna Nadi gets activated on its own. You don't have to activate. And through the Susumna Nadi, onto the energy channels get created, energy channels through which the energy from the lower chakra go to the higher chakra, ascending. The root to Swadhisthana, Swadhisthana to Manipura, Manipura to Anahata, Anahata to throat chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, from here to the third eye and then the Sahasrara chakra. The Susumna Nadi has to be in a balanced state. To balance the Susumna Nadi, you require balancing the Ida and Pingala. Ida for two Mukhi and three Mukhi is the Pingala Nadi. We will talk more about three Mukhi Rudraksha in the next video. Let's talk about the two Mukhi more. It is believed that two Mukhi Rudraksha, if you wear, it balances the moon in the chart. Moon is our man or the mind. If the moon is disturbed, then what happens? Moon represents our water element. So, the water element means menstrual cycle, blood related issues, okay, hormonal problems, they are all liquid water elements. So, the hormonal imbalance can create depression, anxiety. Then the menstrual cycle can get disturbed. If you are very sad or very hyper, because of situational issues, sometimes the menstrual cycle gets delayed. Or sometimes it comes early. Sometimes it becomes copious. Sometimes it is scanty and painful. So for all these cases, two Mukhi Rudraksha is very useful for the ladies. For the man, if you are depressed, if you have a lot of anxiety, if you are low in confidence, then this can work. It is also advocated that if there is a conflict in the relationship, two Mukhi Rudraksha can help. Suppose there are two persons, one guy, one girl, or the husband, wife, there is a conflict between them. Or you can say the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law. There is a conflict. Or the father or daughter, or the son or the mother. Any two relationships. Then both should wear two Mukhi Rudraksha. Then it will help. It is not the one person. Like in a family, if the disharmony is amongst all the members should wear two Mukhi Rudraksha to create harmony in the relationship. That's why I say Two Mukhis for the team building, harmony. One Mukhi was for aloneness, sadhaka, spiritual, sit alone and meditate. So one Mukhi makes you a person who wants to stay aloof for the people and meditate, get to the path of spirituality. Two Mukhi Rudraksh creates bonds. It creates relationships. So it can create harmonious, great, loving relationship. Two Mukhi Rudraksh is useful for that. It's very useful. So if there are conflicts in the relationship, try both wearing Two Mukhi Rudraksh. So we learned what is Two Mukhi Rudraksh. We also learned how the Two Mukhi Rudraksh can help us in relationship building. What does Two Mukhi Rudraksh can do? Barring the relationship building and the menstrual cycle also we talked about. Is there anything else Two Mukhi Rudraksh can do to us? People believe that Two Mukhi Rudraksh can create wealth. Some people believe that Two Mukhi Rudraksh can create, great knowledge. No, Two Mukhi Rudraksh are not for these things. It is basically to bring a hormonal balance, as we discussed. It is basically to bring down sadness, depression. It's basically to create love and bond in the relationship, provided all the people involved, they were. If you are alone, then also there can be benefit. There can be some benefits. Let me explain to you. Two Mukhi Rudraksh represents Ardhanarishwara. Means a male and female form together. Like you see in the pictures of Shiva and Parvati. Shiva and Parvati become one. You call Ardhanarishwara. What is the meaning of Ardhanarishwara? Means in a male, the male energy is more than the female energy. For example, it can be 70% male energy and 30% female energy. It's absolutely fine as a male. But because 90% male energy and 10% female energy, then this kind of people can become very aggressive in nature. Similarly, a woman, the woman energy may be 60-70% and 20-30% of the male energy, because we are all composed of two forms of energy, yin and yang, positive, negative, male, female. So, like female energy means compassion, kindness, artistic nature, soft-hearted, etc., etc. As a male also, you require this kind of, composed, then love, care, etc. The other female attributes. A female, like becomes a pilot, she becomes a IS officer, or she becomes a politician. She requires a little bit of male energy. Okay, so that is why we are all a combination of male and female energies. If there is an imbalance, for example, there is a male whose male energy is too aggressive, too much of male energy and just 5-10% of female energy. That means he becomes very, very rude, he becomes very prosaic and dry in nature. So if you wear Two Mukhi Rudraksh, it can help to create some kind of compassion, and this cruelty and the prosaic and the attitude can start melting down. It can help. Similarly, a female also, if she becomes too aggressive or she has more of male energy, if she tries Two Mukhi Rudraksh, also can help to bring in a balance. Okay. So that is how the Two Mukhi Rudraksh can be used in conjunction with Trimukhi, as I told you, Ida Pingala, and Two Mukhi by itself. What other combinations can be considered? There is one Rudraksh called Gauri Shankar. We will separately talk in detail about Gauri Shankar in a separate video when we make, after we finish the 21 Mukhi Rudraksh. After that we will make Gauri Shankar. But in the Gauri Shankar, Gauri means Parvati and Shankar means Shiva. I was talking about the Ardhanarishwara, the composition of male and female energy. So, Gauri Shankar Rudraksh are basically two Rudraksh joined together naturally, not artificially. Lot of Rudraksh are found in the market are artificially joined together, glued together. So, it comes out, if you do the laboratory hard boiling test, HB test, like the certificate which you provide, in that you will find one heading called HB test. That's a hard boiling test. It will come off. Anyways, so if it is naturally joined, then it's called a Gauri Shankar. For example, one Rudraksh of 5 Mukhi, another Rudraksh of 4 Mukhi, when joined together, it's called 9 Mukhi Gauri Shankar. Or maybe one 11 Mukhi and one 5 Mukhi, it becomes 16 Mukhi, 11 plus 5, 16 Mukhi Gauri Shankar, like that. Okay, so we'll be discussing more about it, like which Mukhi Gauri Shankar for what purpose, when we make the Gauri Shankar video later on. So what we are talking now, that along with the 2 Mukhi Rudraksh, if you wear a Gauri Shankar also, it can help you. Like supposing, for example, you have a lot of aggression, a lot of restlessness. You are trying 2 Mukhi Rudraksh. Very good. Wear 2 Mukhi Rudraksh will definitely help you. But along with that, if you find in your chart that the 9, if the Rahu is creating problem in your chart, for example, Rahu is looking at the moon, or Rahu is sitting in a house which will make you restless. In such situation, what you can do, that you can wear the 2 Mukhi Rudraksh along with a 9 Mukhi Gauri Shankar. That one you can use. So you need expert advice on issues relating to the moon or other issues which is making you aggressive, restless, angry, sad, lazy, all kind of emotional disturbances. Then you can contact me at the numbers given below. If you want to buy any kind of Rudraksh, then the details, the website details are there down. Before ending the video, I would like to also talk about one other Rudraksh which can be worn along with the 2 Mukhi Rudraksh, that is 15 Mukhi Rudraksh. 15 Mukhi Rudraksh for the Mercury, which rules over your heart. We'll talk more about 15 Mukhi Rudraksh when we make the video, but here let me tell you very shortly that 15 Mukhi Rudraksh is for the Mercury. Mercury helps you to create emotional balance. If you're emotionally disturbed, when you're using the 2 Mukhi Rudraksh along with the Gauri Shankar, you can also consider the 15 Mukhi Rudraksh if the Mercury is bad in your chart. In the next video, we'll be talking about 3 Mukhi Rudraksh. If you're not subscribed till now, do subscribe to have knowledge about Rudraksh, gemstone, astrology. I keep making these videos. So wait for the next videos, 3 Mukhi Rudraksh. Thank you very much for watching this video. Namaskar, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.